This is KGW News at Sunrise.
I can't even find a PlayStation 5, but I can go get a Glock, you know?
This Hillsboro dad has gone viral on TikTok after turning in his AR-15 and handgun to police following this week's deadly school shooting. We'll have more on his story and an update on the latest from Texas. Plus,
I think the first thing you notice is how open this space is. If you look up at the ceilings, how just modern and industrial this feels. It makes you want to be here. It makes you want to study and learn more.
Oh, that is cool. So we're getting a first look inside the new Lincoln High School. How students got involved in this project coming up.
And the Portland Rose Festival is back in full swing this year. Clowns and all, my friends. So this is a live look right now. Downtown Portland, along the waterfront, where City Fair begins this evening. I know the guy in the middle there, the clown prince of the Rose Festival, also known as Angel Ocasio. He's a great time. We have him on the show this morning. Devin Haskins will be joining us from the waterfront live as well, coming up at 5:15.
I feel like that in the morning, don't you? It's like they're scattered all around. Like, where are we going? Where do we turn?
are those three us? We don't know. Good morning to you on this Friday. And yes, this marks the start of Memorial Day weekend, usually the unofficial kind of start of summer.
I'd say so.
Yeah.
But we're talking winter.
Let me just say there's a reason it's not the official start.
Yeah.
Right?
This weather forecast right here.
Let's get you outside this morning. It's comfortable temperature-wise. We're well up into the 50s. We still have some showers out there. Cloudy and dry right now at the airport. 56 degrees. It looks like we're not going to see a lot of total rain today, but it will be overcast, and at any given point there will be at least some showers scattered about the region. Mid-50s out the door, 62 degrees at noon, and about 66 when the kids get out of school. There is a winter weather advisory, here's the winter part, for the Cascades tomorrow overnight into Sunday morning. More on the weekend forecast coming up.
Thank you, Rod. We are getting a clearer timeline of the school shooting at Robb Elementary in Uvalde, Texas. We told you the shooting lasted almost an hour. New reports show it took officers more than 20 minutes to get inside.
And it was another 45 minutes before they were able to take out the shooter. NBC's Wendy Woolfolk has more for us this morning from Texas.
A new building. I thought those doors were locked.
In a small town already grappling with the sudden loss of 19 children and 2 teachers, official answers only leading to more questions. Why the gunman was able to enter the school through an unlocked door, and
was there a school officer on campus, and was that school officer armed?
No.
But Wednesday, this is what officials said.
There was a brave Consolidated Independent School District resource officer that approached him, engaged him, and at that time, gunfire was not exchanged.
4 minutes after the shooter entered, local police arrived to the chaotic scene.
They don't make entry initially because of the gunfire they're receiving.
It took approximately 1 hour for the U.S. Border Patrol tactical team to make entry, then shoot and kill the suspect. But not in time to save 10-year-old Lexi Rubio.
Oh, I know I can't hold her, but I can touch her. At least it's the only thing I can hold.
The off-duty Uvalde sheriff's deputy had just seen his daughter at a school ceremony 30 minutes before.
Do you know what it's like to be there and that I didn't take her home? I made this huge mistake, and you can never fix it.
Parents' unimaginable pain that may never totally heal. Wendy Woolfolk, NBC News, Uvalde, Texas.
Here in Oregon, a Hillsboro father did something with his guns that's now getting national attention. He turned them in to be destroyed and posted about it on TikTok.
Today I'm turning in my weapons to the Hillsboro Police Department in Oregon, both my AR-15 and my 9mm handgun. I no longer want them.
That is Ben Beers. He says the Texas school shooting led him to make that decision, and he hopes others will follow his lead. He says he knows he doesn't expect this to solve the problem of mass shootings or change legislation, but it was something he could do.
Hopefully soon we can all wake up and we can realize this needs to be done. This is an idea. Guns are not as precious to us and nor are my Second Amendment rights as the lives of my children in school.
Most law enforcement agencies will accept guns and ammo from people who want them to be destroyed, but it's probably a good idea to check. Call your police department first before showing up with firearms.
Right now, local efforts are underway to get stricter gun safety measures on the ballot this November. A group called Lift Every Voice Oregon has gotten about 30,000 signatures. It needs 112,000 by the July 8th deadline. The group wants permits and thorough background checks for all gun purchases. It also wants to ban large capacity magazines.
We do not have to endure this. We do not have to treat this as normal. We do not have to treat this as something we can't affect. We can make a difference. We will make a difference. We are going to change the narrative right now because we are angry.
The group is also pushing another measure that would ban the future sale of automatic weapons. But instead of getting that on the ballot, they hope lawmakers will take action.
There are many different ways you can help the people of Uvalde, Texas, as they recover from this week's shootings. Everything from giving blood to donating money. For more information on that, we have an article posted on our website. Look for it under the featured section on the homepage of KGW.com.
All right, let's get you caught up on some other headlines we're following this morning, starting with a gun scare at a Vancouver high school. Staff at Heritage High say a student brought an unloaded gun with them to class yesterday. That firearm was confiscated. Thankfully, no one was hurt. Multiple investigations now underway, though. That student telling Clark County Sheriff's deputies he had no intention of hurting himself or anyone else. The Multnomah County Sheriff's Office looking for potential victims of a man they say impersonated police. Deputies say 31-year-old Christopher Denton has been driving a decommissioned police car and using it to pass himself off as an officer. Deputies are asking any potential victims to contact the sheriff's office. Denton is being held right now on federal gun and drug-related charges. And Clark County Animal Control asking the public to help ID and report potential cases of animal cruelty. Just last week, Clark County Animal Protection seized 19 animals from an apartment in Vancouver and these 3 emaciated horses from a property in La Center. Back in February, they also rescued a horse and 2 goats from a home in Vancouver after the owner died. Anyone with concerns should call Animal Control. And those are a few of your quick morning headlines.
Well, the new Lincoln High School is almost complete, and for the first time, we're getting a look inside the building. If you've been anywhere near Providence Park or Goose Hollow, you can't miss that high-rise. And it may surprise you to know students had a hand in designing it.
We gave a lot of input on, say, color schemes and the feel for really when you're in the building. The first thing that I notice is the how modern looking it is. I mean, we're coming from a building that's like 70 years old, and we have water falling from our ceilings. The bathrooms stink, and it's not a great learning environment. While it feels old and historic, this is just brings in some new energy.
That is just amazing. That place is unrecognizable now. So the old building is going to be demolished to make way for a new track and field area.
If we could somehow knock down this wall that's behind us here in the studio, we could actually show you
Lincoln High School, yeah.
It's right there behind this wall.
Neighbors.
We've been watching that progress now for a long time.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was so finished inside. It
Yeah,
really
it looks
didn't seem
good.
like it was that long ago. They got the windows up.
Been a
for
while.
crying out loud,
Yeah,
right?
now we watch the field take shape,
Yeah,
so
very
that'll be fun.
Very exciting. We'll probably get stuck looking at the back of the bleachers, but who knows? That's our view we're talking about from the TV newsroom. All right, outside right now, we have quieter weather. This was up in Hazeldale last evening. There were rumbles of thunder in both Oregon and up into Clark County last evening. You see not a lot of wind, but some. But boy, the rain rates, look at that. Puddling really coming down. And then we continue to see quite a few showers overnight. That, for the time being, has broken up and gotten Nevada here, and we're actually pretty quiet. No big changes to my weekend forecast. Tomorrow, steady rain day with heavy rain at times into the night. Sunday, still sun breaks, scattered showers, hail showers, only 61. The winter weather advisory Saturday night and Sunday morning for the Cascades, where there could be snow down to 4,000 feet. Monday, still a mainly dry, partly cloudy day, but I have gone back to where I originally was, and that's adding at least least the chance of a scattered shower at some point. 66 degrees, the high temperature there. Cloud flow coming in off of the Pacific. It doesn't look like we're going to see the sun today. For the most part, this will be cloudy skies across Oregon and a good chunk of Washington. You see the rain now pushing away from us. It's raining up into the Cascades. Snow levels today right about 6,000 feet, maybe a little bit higher. Here are the current numbers: 56 in the Dalles and Portland, 58 in Salem. So it's very comfortable outside once again as you start your day. And with the cloud cover, only Burns is a little chilly at 37. Baker City's at 42. We had 50 degrees this morning over in Bend. So the forecast maps for today show at least low 60s, maybe mid 60s for high temperatures. But the cloud cover, we don't expect the temperature to do much today. Winds will be southwest 5 to 15. Forecast models show less than 1/10 of an inch of total rain today, so some scattered showers, but not much. The soaker tomorrow, big time. The heavy showers mixed with sun on Sunday, a mainly dry Memorial Day. Then we go 70s, 70s, and 70s, and the chance of showers after a couple of dry days returns on Thursday. And that is your forecast. Of course, next Wednesday is June 1st.
Yeah. Oh, that's right, Rod. I like when you say 70s, 70s, 70s. Has a nice ring to it. Let's step outside. Not 70 degrees this morning. A little cooler down there along the waterfront in downtown Portland. But check out my man, Devin Haskins. I don't know what he's going to do with that hat.
Almost.
I was going to say, I don't know what he's going to do with that hat, but it looks tricky. He's got a bunch of clowns with him this morning, including the Clown Prince of the Rose Festival right there next to him. Rose Festival activities kick off tonight with the opening of City Fair. Our preview is next here on Sunrise. Keep trying.